Hey, how's it going, guys? Sloth Chroma here, coming at you another Call of Duty commentary, and today, I don't really know what to say. I haven't been here for a while, and you guys know that, but I'm back, kind of. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm gonna keep uploading. I don't know if I'm just gonna leave you guys with one video for a little while, but I'm going back to school soon, so videos probably might not come in quite frequently, you know what I'm saying? I can't even say that anymore. I haven't been uploading, and I'm sorry for that, guys. But the only reason I made this video today is to talk about the sort of epidemic that's hitting the Call of Duty community, and that is, it's boredom. Yeah, no, it's all the new stuff they're adding to try to get rid of the boredom. This new camo that I have, the new contracts that they're adding, the community contract, all this is to get you guys to play the game more. Which is, like, it's smart, of course, but it's kind of ridiculous in a way that they have to add stuff like this just so that we'll play the game more. I will bet you that things like this were expected to come later in the COD cycle. Stuff like this was expected to come way later, but nobody played the game, so they had to add it out now. And, you know, it's just sad that COD has come to that now, and it's just dying, you know what I'm saying? It's just dying. It will never be the same, but that's only one thing I wanted to talk about today. The other thing I want to talk about is I'm downloading the Titanfall pre-alpha. I think that's what it's called, pre-alpha, as we speak right now, or as I speak, and once that downloads, I'll be fine, and I'll play that until I drop. And then I'll have so much fun on that, is what I'm hoping. I haven't played Titanfall 1. I've heard it was a quite mediocre game by everyone I know. I've heard that it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad either. It was nowhere close to, like, the newer COD games. But I want to see how Titanfall 2 looks. All my friends say it's amazing. It's a great pre-alpha. And that's all it is right now, so, you know, don't bash on it if it's not good in your opinion. It's just a pre-alpha. Everything's set to change. But that's what I'll be playing on my channel if I do upload it the next couple days. I hope to get some gameplays on that, like using multiple different guns. I'm sure there's not many guns in the game right now, considering it is pre-alpha, like I said. But I've never played a Titanfall game, and I want to try it out. Other than that, I also wanted to talk about, you know, like I said, what I want to do with my channel. Even though I've already made a video on it, I honestly don't know. I'm probably going to stop uploading once the school season starts and once baseball starts up again. And it'll be a while till I upload again. In this video, you might notice that I've actually hit level 100, which is a pretty big milestone in my opinion. I'm never gonna hit level 1000, but level 100 was probably the closest that I'll get to that. It's a fun thing leveling up in this game, just like getting the accomplishment done and feeling good about yourself. But getting to that point is so time-taking and so boring to do, in my opinion, because this game just isn't fun to me. It isn't fun to anyone in the community right now. I mean, people can say it's fun, but it's not, and that's just what it is. Other than that, this Underworld camo is actually pretty sick. I hope you guys like that. I really like this camo, but, you know, it just looks really sick to me. Like, the fire on it, like, sometimes turns green sometimes, which is actually, like, really cool. This Dingo kid was so annoying. He wouldn't leave me alone. But, I actually end up dropping a Wraith with melee weapons in this game and getting a Merciless as well, so stay tuned for that. This was like one of my sickest games with Brass Knuckles ever, because Brass Knuckles are fun to use, but I've never been like really good with melee weapons. I've never been a good feeder with them. I've never been, you know, outstanding with any gun except for maybe a VMP or an M8, which, to be honest, if you're good enough, anyone can use those. Literally, actually, you don't even have to be good at all. You could have a .70 KD and be god with the VMP or the M8 because they're just that good. But another thing that's hitting the COD community is salt. Everyone's salty now because this game it's just not fun, but at the same time, it's annoying to the point where you care, if that makes sense. Like, you don't care about the game, but when you do, it's just annoying. You're just getting killed by breccies, M8s, VMPs, and it's ridiculous. Who would have thought this far into the game, people would still be using those ridiculous guns that they've been using since the beginning? I mean, it's hard to join a game and hear 10 VMPs spray and then stay in the game. Because half of them, you know, are your team, and the other half is their team. But you just have to sit through it and just listen to VMPs the entire game. I, no joke, joined a ground war game earlier today where there was one guy using a dredge on the other team, and the rest of them were using breccies and VMPs. And obviously that got everyone fired up, so then everyone pulled out breccies because they wanted to get revenge, which is one of the worst things to do. I still do it to today, but if you're losing to a certain gun, I suggest not pulling it out. Not because, you know, you're not going to do well with it, but it's just a scumbag thing to do. It's like a death streak in MW2. If you start doing bad, you just use a death streak and suddenly start doing better. And people hated these death streaks, which is why they took them out of the game. And, you know, once you're doing this in COD, you know, people get even more angry, and then the community fires back, and the next thing you know, their entire enemy team is using VMPs and breccies. It's hard to play against, but it's still playable. This gameplay was in TDM because my friend wanted to play it. But if you guys want to see more TDM, drop that in the comments. Leave a like for me uploading, I guess. And if you want to see more content, leave a like for that too. But that's been it. Peace.
Vision based target. In my sights.
Good job, CDP. Mission reassignments inbound.
Perfect.